Boys, we're eating really good these days. Now we have a 21 minutes of Zenless Zone Zero gameplay. Now, for 1 second, let's forget about Project Mugen and let's focus on the third major, actually fourth major game from Hoyoverse, ZZZ. Then, even though it's a ZZZ, you might think about, okay, oh, I'm sleeping. No, you were not. Because this game is shaping up to be a fucking banger. So I have not watched this. I'm gonna react to it, and we're gonna look at the whole video. Maybe I'll skip through it. I'll do minimal pausing, so the video's not too long. I think we saw this before. Maybe we'll see new characters as well. Who knows? Let me actually like lower the volume a little bit more. I don't know how loud it's gonna be. There you go. Surely that's fine. Of course, if it's too quiet, you can go watch the video, the original video that will be linked in description. Okay, so for now we saw this, right? In the past, I believe it was like the first reveal inside the high-rise building. Okay, so we have some story. I will skip ahead a little bit because I don't want to spoil the story at all. Even though I believe we saw this before. I like the comic book, the manga panel illustration. What the fuck is that? There you go. Any game players? There you go. Boom. This was published 1 hour ago from IGN. So let me check actually. All right. Yeah, say 1 hour. 1 hour ago. Yep. There you go. Boom. Okay. I can also pretend that I'm playing. I wish that was me. Holy shit. Please let me in. Please let me in. The combat, I like the UI. I know a lot of people don't. I like the UI a lot. I'm all about arcade-looking games. I always like them more than the realistic ones. Tutorial, skill to launch, okay. So yeah, like that, the big UI with like the HP and stuff doesn't bother me at all. I really like it. What was that? Boost. Okay, okay. I mean, the combat is really smooth. So you feel okay. I also don't mind. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like the campaign, the linear campaign with like dungeons after dungeon after dungeon after dungeon, boss, dungeon, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boss. I like that. Let's skip ahead a little bit because like this is not. I don't want the video to be like extremely long. But something that I would point out, like this interaction are really nice because like it's dynamic. It's not like Genshin, which is like more static. Like the character talks, stands still, it's not really expressive. These models and these characters are have way more personality, and they're way more vibrant compared to other games. Not necessarily Genshin, like other games in general that tried to do this. So this is way more enjoyable as a person that don't really read any story like me. I don't really read. I just skip everything. But if it's presented this way, I feel like it would be more enjoyable and more easier to get into for people like me that are not really big into lore and storytelling. I just want to kick asses and destroy monsters, you know? Okay, still into the tutorial phase, and now we learn about the character switch. So it feels like this is exactly the first half an hour gameplay that you should expect when you first start playing ZZZ. It's like uncut, basically. So you're still doing the tutorial. This reminds me of a lot of like other games do this, which is fine. I don't really mind. Also, there might be like sometimes you might think, oh, I don't care about the tutorial, but there are some like if you don't read it, you're gonna regret it later because like at first it's extremely easy and it's like intuitive and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I can do it. I don't need the game to tell me to press Y. But at the same time, it's gonna be like, okay, and then there's a tutorial that is kind of hard and explains some weird mechanic that you didn't read, like this, let's say. No, just that's the ultimate, but yeah. And then you're gonna regret it later because you're gonna be clueless. I usually read all the tutorials. I mean, the moment I realize it's the classic stuff, I skip. Otherwise, if it's like some weird stuff, all right, so. Yeah, as you can see, it's like styled into like the pacing resembles the one of a manga, like manga, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's like a manga. I really like it. It's also voice acted. I'm assuming there's gonna be English voice acting for us in like on the West, even though I usually play with Japanese. I enjoy it more. Being a mega weeb, what else can you what else can you do? Let me take control of the video so I can skip. Oh, did I fuck up? Yeah, I pressed something. Okay, we were here basically. There you go. Oh, boss time. Yep. Okay, so between stages you have this like moments of like story progression bits that are presented in a really nice way. I really like that. Boss fight. Let's go. So for now he only has whoever is playing. He only has this guy and Ambi. I think this girl is called. I'm not sure. I don't want to say weird shit. I don't remember the names of the characters yet. I only know Nicole. If you know what I mean. Everybody knows Nicole at this point. I only know Nicole. Alright. I mean, the damage is pretty nice. Like, the pop. I'm a big fan of, like, numbers on the screen. I know, like, some people don't like it. But I played a ton of MMOs in my life. I still do sometimes. I play Guild Wars 2. And I want to see numbers. And depending on how they pop, I will enjoy it more. I will enjoy the combat more or less. There are some games where they had like the floating numbers and I didn't like them. And it made the combat less enjoyable to me. Also, as you can see, the boss had a flash that was probably like an indicator for you to dodge. Or to maybe perfect dodge. PGR monsters do this. Bosses do this as well. Probably other games, but that's the one that came to my mind. I really like the joint combos. Like you attack with the guy and then dynamically you slow down time and you switch to the other characters that barges in with a skill. Oh, baited. Is he gonna rage that we're not here? What's that? A tiny safe? Okay, story challenge, explore the city. I wonder if there's gonna be more cities, probably, right? Like, besides the first one. Oh, okay. Nekomata. Let's go back 1 second. What's the name? Ambi. Okay, I was correct. Nekomata. So, oh, now you build a team for the next part. Soldier 11. Korin. Koleda. I like Koleda vibe. I like Hunter. It reminds me of... oh my god. What's that name? Kamina. I mean, probably the hair a little bit. The hairstyle. I know that a lot of people are like memeing about like the furry in this game. I don't like furry stuff on in general. But I don't really care about animal units being in the game. I don't. If I don't like them, just play something else, right? If you really dislike it that much. I don't like it, so I'll probably not play with like Lycan. I forgot his name. Damn, I see it. But yeah, you can just not play with it, and it doesn't have to be a big deal in my opinion. Look, Jesus Christ, Nicole, Jesus. I think Nicole is like top 1 girl in this game, right? In everybody's waifu tier list about ZZZ, probably, right? Gotta be. Billy, come on, Billy, pay attention. Maybe it might be too. So Whew. Is it hot in here? Jeez. Big boss. That was a mini boss. This is the big boss. Whoa, what is that? Move list. Oh, whoa. Move list. That's important. So it's gonna be a little bit like a fighting game. I really like it. I don't know, like I really like it. I'm not joking. I like when I also liked it when I played Black Desert Online in the past. I liked that like besides some skills that you have by pressing a button, by doing different movements and different like combos, or like you hold down or maybe you do this. I don't know how in depth it is. It might just be just the four attacks, and I'm like reading too much into it, but hopefully it's more in depth like I'm thinking. We don't know though, so because it doesn't look into it. Okay, so it's playing Nekomata against this boss. Okay, perfect dodge, I think. Switching to this guy. I forgot his name. I don't want to butcher it. I got distracted when I showed. Okay, now he switches into. I like the bear. I like the bear. The bear is cool. He's using what is he using? He's using like a pillar. That's badass. I like Nekomata as well. She's cute. Uproar. What's uproar on the top left? See? Maybe it's like special gauge. Nope, we used it. I'm looking also on the top left on the like the purple. Like it doesn't have it on Nekomata. Okay, now it has like one trigger. Maybe you use it to do. Let's see. Okay, so it's probably like a gauge that lets you do your skill. Like if you don't have it, and then it's when it's full, you're supposed to use it, otherwise you're gonna waste the gauge. Okay. I mean, I believe this is the first time we see the bear, right? Jesus. Okay. I don't know. Like the combat feels really impactful. I really like it, and very fluid as well. I believe this is the first time I see the bear in action. Usually nobody plays with him, which is a shame. Alright, I mean, we saw a lot about this guy. Also, as you can see, you can freeze the boss, which means there are probably gonna be elemental reactions. At least like on a surface level. I don't know how deep it's gonna be. If they do like a Genshin thing, or if it's just like a Honkai type of thing. Like, okay, you can freeze and do some other crowd control, and that's it. We'll see. Can I see ults? Damn, it's almost dead with Nekomata. Gee. Imagine dying. Imagine doing like. Wait, 1 second. Is that like a combo blasting? Where's the combo count? Is it 96? 98? I wonder if there is like a way to check like what it goes from blasting, top left. It goes from blasting to something else. Maybe by doing combos you build it. Maximum what? And now you can use RT. Was it lit before? No, it wasn't lit. It became lit. Okay, so maybe maximum at that point you can do your ult. You can choose which one you want to do it with. Okay. Alright, careful. 73 HP. It's getting clapped a little bit, a tiny bit, but it should be fine. The bear is very healthy. Oh, cutscene. New Eridu. That's probably the city, right? Like one of the places. Ooh. He's not dead at all. Now he's mad. I like... Oh. Oh, okay, that's not the end. What are they gonna show now? Explore city. Okay, that was it might have been challenge. I didn't pay attention. It might have been challenge. That boss, which is cool because like this game is gonna be very linear in the progression, so it's bound to have some sort of like not necessarily hard content, but like it's gonna be like a lot of challenges probably, right? Rest for a while, leave. You can choose, of course, your main character, girl or boy. Of course, as you know, I'm gonna go with a girl. Classic. Okay. I mean, the music is really good. Let me turn it up a little bit, because I doubt there's gonna be anyone speaking anymore, right? It's gonna be just music. Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of this music, even outside of like weeb environment, anime environment. I'm a fan of this music in general, so this is like 10 out of 10 to me. It's pandering. This game is pandering to me. Like I like jazz and I like funk. I like stuff like this. I like city pop. I vibe with this shit so hard you don't even know. Holy. I like these cute like robots. They're nice. Okay. Of course, it's Persona vibe all over it. The best part. Ooh. My brother doesn't understand. Why don't you just go buy a surprise box? Okay. Some chit chat with Peter. Is there a reason to do stuff like this? I'm just wondering, Just wondering. Wonder if there's gonna be like quests to do. Or like secret achievements, probably, right? Okay, so the city is like kind of tiny, but it doesn't matter. Because you don't really stay here too long. This is like a hub, more of a hub. Instead of like just an actual city. I mean, it is, but... This is a part that we never seen before, I believe, right? At least I didn't. I never saw it. Can you go up the stairs? You can. Oh wait, no, you can't. Okay. That you baited me a little bit. 3 years anniversary coming up. Okay, so if you can talk to all these people, you can probably like help them, or maybe like do something about it. Because otherwise, besides like flavor, text, and the dialogues. Okay, so she's the... Elfie is like the music box store owner, right? Who's this guy? Enzo? Okay. Alright. Enzo, like his right arm is robotic, so... And that's normal, looks like, in this universe. Oh, yeah, that's when this is where you order food. They took like the animation from, I don't know if you saw it on the other video release on GameSpot. On the reveal, they showed like the food, how it, like the little cutscene that reminds me of Monster Hunter. I mean, if it works, just take it. Okay, so the city is like this. Basically, it's like a hub, and you probably like go in, log in onto like the TV thing, and proceed with your bang bow. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right. That wasn't super new. But I'm either getting confused, or that wasn't super new, because that was exactly the first 21 minutes, basically. So it starts with like some intro cutscene for the story, and then you start doing like this the campaign, and that the player stops and does a challenge. After the challenge, which is like a big boss, and almost died, by the way, it showed the bear, which I believe is kind of new. I mean, for me, I don't remember looking at bear gameplay. I have never stumbled upon it. I never actually like actively typed for him because I forgot, to be honest. But I think maybe that was new. At least for me, it was new. I mean, that was a new video, and it's got like a little bits here and there are new. The rest is basically everything we saw so far. Now, what would I like to see about this game? We saw that we can play some mini games on the arcade. We saw that we can do challenges. We can explore the city, but I would like to see a little bit more on the gameplay side, or maybe the challenges. Like, use different characters, please, or maybe you can like do a little trailer and teaser like they did with Genshin on 1.0 when they showed like all the regions, a little bit of the region of the future. They showed Line and Lynette already like 3 years ago. Like, even for a moment they did. So I would like to have something like this. Maybe we're kind of far, but it's not that time for them to do that yet. That's fine. The dog agrees as well. He's kind of annoyed by it. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to see besides me swatting an invisible fly, because you can't see it because my camera is not that high quality. But thank you for watching. I'll wrap it up before this dog comes closer to my window and fucking deafens us with his barks. And thank you for watching. I'll keep an eye on it, as well as other games that are worth keeping an eye on. If you don't know which ones and you just want to hang out, if you like the video, leave a like and subscribe, because that helps a lot. And see you guys next time.